All right, so what is good, everyone? Trade recap for the day. We only had one trade today, which is on NQ. So let's go ahead and go over all the confluences, etc., that we want to see happen. First off, news did come out this morning at 8:45 Eastern, well, 8:45 Central Time, 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, and then we also had news come out at 10 o'clock as well. So that being said, we couldn't take a trade until after that ISM manufacturing news at after 10. So we had to keep that in mind before trading today. Cool. So let's go ahead and go over all the confluences, etc. We're going to just do it step by step. Draws and liquidity, 4-hour highs. We also had 4-hour lows sitting down within here. Cool. Go to the hourly. Same exact shit. Hourly highs, hourly lows. Cool. Also, on the 4-hour, we were already very much bearish to begin with. The price actually, we did come down, break structure to the downside. So we were very much bearish for today on the 4-hour. But on the 1-hour, we were very much bullish leading into market open. So we had to keep that in mind, that the 1-hour is probably hitting a little bit of a fucking retracement on us today as well. So that being said, hop down to the 5-minute. What are we waiting for? Just one of our draws and liquidity to be swept, right? We get this sweep right here at 9:35. Remember, we can't take a trade until after news at 10. So we're just kind of thumbing our dicks around until then, right? Cool, right? What happens, we get this move down, we get this retracement back on up. I was hoping that we could, inverse a fair value gap or something on the 5-minute before then, but we still had to wait again until 10. So we got this retracement back on up at 9:45 or 9:55, my bad. Cool. Let's get on for the 5-minute to the 1-minute. What are we waiting for after that retracement? Just a simple break to the downside, third confluence. We get that break sitting right here at 10, right? So that the perfect time. News drops, boom, 10 o'clock, we break structure to the downside, right? What do we form after that? We form a breaker block. We have an order block sitting within here. Let me mark out the order block first. Boom. Cool. Then we also have this breaker block sitting within here. I'm sorry, my mouse is like really laggy today. It's probably because I haven't fucking charged it. Right? What happens after we break structure to the downside of this 10 o'clock candle? We come back up into the breaker block. And we have bearish selling pressure out of that bitch. And as soon as I saw that, like, I entered in before, I want to say before the candle closed, so around like 15 seconds before the candle closed. Cool. My stops were sitting above the breaker block, and of course my take profits were all the way down at these 4-hour lows, and I was hoping that we could have pushed them today, but unfortunately we did not. And so we settled with a risk reward of literally, it was like a 0.94, not the best risk reward at all, but we were up in profit with it, and we did come down and take out our first take profit. So we definitely wanted to take off some of our position size. We didn't go in with a big position size due to, Mondays. I typically don't, wrote it down in my journal, and we kind of obeyed that rule with that. So good thing is that we have already passed one of our funded accounts. We are now working on our big boy funded account. So we're up at $1,000 on that bitch. Takes 6,000 to pass. So that being said, I was happy with that. Hopefully the rest of this week can play out pretty well as long as we stick with our strategy, stick with risk management, and not over leverage or over fucking trade, right? Those are the rules. That's the shit that we have to set out for ourselves, and the things that we have to obey, right? So if you guys had a good trading day, awesome. If you guys had a bad trading day, awesome. Just fucking journal that shit. Learn from your goddamn mistakes. Go into tomorrow with a better mindset. Cool? Cool. So I'll see you guys in probably tomorrow's live stream, because I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Just because I didn't live stream today. I was just stupidly tired, and didn't have the energy to do that, but I had the energy to trade. Weird shit. So watch tomorrow. I'll have the energy to live stream and not the energy to trade. We'll see. Coolio, deuces.